Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum bum bum bum. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to KocoSports AEW Fight for the Falling review. I am the huge one, aka the idiot Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KOCOSports.net. It's where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports, and where Jerry is going to update the blog. Come on, Jerry. You can do it. You can do it, David Cooey. You can do it, Scott Adams. I believe in you. RevTech TV in the chat. What's up? Hey, RevTech, need your help. We're moving the live shows to Twitch, and this is just going to become an archive place. Need your help. All right. So, as always, we ask you win, loss, or tie. What did you think of tonight's show? So, overall, I'm giving it a win. Andy Paps in the chat. Hey, Coco, huge win. Huge win from Andy Paps. Jedi Alex comes in and says, boing! Yeah, they didn't know when that show was going off the air. JR's like, are we still fucking on the air? What the hell's going on? Like, Cody's like, fuck it, we're not on the air. We can do whatever we want. Andy Paps, baby, in the chat. Appreciate it. So, overall, I give it a win. RevTech did bring some up on Facebook. Do people hold AEW to such a high standard now? And I kind of wonder that. Sometimes you get that with New Japan sometimes. But see, I think New Japan has the opposite. I think New Japan can have a shitter of a show, and there'll be people blindly defending that. I don't know if it's because AEW is fresh, it's hot, it's what we're dreaming of. We're like, dude, no, we need to change the world. We need it to be amazing. So I do find it interesting. So much going on. The Evolve was counter programming. I love that Cody Rhodes gave a little speech at the end of the show about that. I always believe if you're number one, you never mention number two. Eric Bischoff had a great point. When you're number two, you mention number one all the time. And I believe that. I really, really believe that. And yeah, so I'm glad they mentioned something about it. The commentary seemed a bit flat, but overall, I'd rather have commentary that's flat than fake happiness. I went to a real, and I like being happy. I know it seems like I'm a bitter fucking asshole, but I like being genuinely happy. And I went to a meeting, and like all these motherfuckers were like over the top announcers, like, "Hey, not everything wonderful." I was like, "No, man, not everything's fucking wonderful. Calm the fuck down. Calm your tits down." And I think I'd rather have flat commentary than just fake over the top bullshit. And you know what? I noticed I'm starting to like JR a little more, and I'm a fucking JR hater. The commentary, it was what it was. I enjoyed it. It seemed a bit flat at times, but I'd rather have honestly flat than, I don't want the fake boobs of commentary, okay? I want el natural. But to me, overall, I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm giving it a win. There is one big thing I'm going to complain, and I'm going to hit on it. It just seems like I'm the type of guy that can't let things go. But we'll break it down little by little. Let me read some live comments here. If you need a guest right now, I could definitely join if need help. RevTech, I'd love to, but we're fucking stuck on YouTube. Fucking YouTube's like, you want to fucking co-host? Go fuck yourself. Hence why we're moving to Twitch. Google and Hangouts literally fucking killed Boom Boom. Boom, rest in peace, Boom Boom. Boom Boom's a zombie on Twitch. That's why we're moving everything to Twitch. It fucking sucks. The last three matches alone made the show worthwhile. Not perfect, but enjoyable. I think I can go with that. You can't counter program the revolution. That was such a great fucking line. But doesn't mentioning number one make you look desperate and bring more attention to number one? No, they're already fucking number one. They are number one. Like, let's put it this way. I don't know who's number one in the pro wrestling community, because literally I turn on a webcam and go, oh, I'm going to talk pro wrestling and fucking leave. Maybe I should know who's number one. If I had to guess, I'm going to say What Culture, but I could be completely fucking wrong. Me going, oh, fuck What Culture. I don't really have that fucking feeling in my heart. I don't give a fuck about What Culture. But if I did give a fuck and I was like, fuck What Culture, They have thousands and thousands. No. If I'm going to go check out number one. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Like anyone in the chat doesn't know what culture doesn't exist. It's like KocoSports never mentioning ESPN. That's insane. It's insane. Everyone knows who the fuck ESPN is. It's crazy talk. Now, if ESPN came on and went, oh, fucking KocoSports, they never fucking update their site. Dun-dun-dun. Me and try to be like, fuck yeah, time to update the site. ESPN mentioned us. Woo! So, yeah. I could definitely set you up on Twitch for Twitch, dude. I appreciate it. And fucking YouTube, stop right fucking now. Keep your fucking ad money and shove it up your fucking ass. Stop blocking shit in the chat. You're fucking pathetic. Even huge YouTubers on your fucking platform that make a goddamn living on your platform say you're fucking done. Really? Jontron's like, fucking sucks. Go fuck yourself, YouTube. Oh, we're going to block everything. Keep your ad money and shove it up your ass. Let's unblock Jedi Alex. I like Excalibur, but that Marvez guy is boring as fuck. I'd rather have Ranella. Ranella is just amazing. I can't put him over enough. And yeah, I think he's the best in the fucking business right now. So yeah, I mean, it would be great to have Ranella. Maybe JBL can bully him. Maybe if WWE can let him go because he's talented. I don't fucking know. Ranella, can I just write you a letter? Dear Ranella, just fucking leave. Leave. You're the best fucking voice in combat sports. You don't need that fucking shit-ass company. I love when they were holding out. My favorite thing about he was doing the Mayweather fight. He's like, yeah, my other dream job. Fuck the WWE. Hopefully they get better. I'm not watching them. I watch NXT, though. I like Excalibur, but yeah. Also, who do we need to pay to get Awesome Kong versus Aja Kong? I love that so much. Dude, we're going to break it down. I loved the Brandi segments. Absolutely loved it. Just a home run after home run. Super excited about that. So we'll talk about it. But let's break this down as best we can. Andy Paps, thank you. Everyone that's showing some love across the board. I have to make sure my Twitter machine's open at KocoSports on the Twitter machine. And let's break this down as best we can. We're not insecure. Honestly, we're not honest. So there you go. That's someone sent me that quote from AEW. So yeah. All right, let's break this down as best we can. All right. Are you ready to rock and roll? The buy-in. I'm just gonna skip the pre-show matches as I don't know. I only want to talk about the big matches. Maybe that makes me fucking selfish. Maybe in my older age, I'm like, dude, I used to fucking break down every goddamn thing for everything. I'm like, dude, the fucking match happened. Here's the fucking results. I'm just Grandpa Koco. Yeah, so here we go. Sonny Kiss beats Peter Avalon with 5:06 left. I don't know. Their pre-show was better than it was before, but still. Britt Baker and Riho versus Nakajima and Priestley. Nakajima pins Riho. All right, so to me, at least this is where it feels like the pay-per-view really started. The pre-show has improved, but the pre-show is by far the worst thing about AEW. You could skip the fucking pre-shows. It's kind of like I might start a channel that only reviews the second half of fucking shows. Slammiversary, a zillion times better at the second half. New Japan, fuck, dude. Okay, I missed Kenta and Tanahashi going toe-to-toe in a fucking 9-on-9 match that no one gives a fuck about. And then here comes AEW and fucking there's a Librarian. You know what? I might just call it half a review. The only review that fucking matters. So, there you go. So then we get fucking started. I like this. It was Darby Allin, which I don't know much about, probably because I'm mispronouncing his fucking name. I only, know shit from clips on YouTube and stuff. But I'm starting to become a fucking fan. This stock is rising. You got Jimmy Havoc, which this might not be popular. I don't see what everyone else sees. You got Joey Janela You got Shawn Spears, Sammy Guerrera. I'm just gonna call him Sammy G because I can't pronounce that. And MJF. MJF is gonna be one hell of a fucking heel. I mean, just he has everything. He has everything that EC3 had in EC3's prime. Did I just say EC3 had a fucking prime? Yeah. Have you seen what the motherfucker's doing? I saw a YouTube clip. I'm pretty sure we have to fucking call the suicide prevention hotline on that motherfucker. Jesus Christ, his career went down the shitter. Yeah, good call. Anyway, but I'm gonna fucking put over Sammy G like $1 million fucking dollars. A, he was amazing in this match. B, as a former promoter, he is worth every fucking penny. We have all these bullshit pro wrestling schools, and I'm gonna call out LK's fucking school. Fuck you, LK. That fucking are like, oh, you gotta keep it a secret. You can't fucking do this. You can't do that. And Sammy G says, fuck all that. He fucking vlogs. He became a YouTube online celebrity and his career is fucking taking off. I am so happy that Sammy G was like, you know what? This is just some fucking horrible advice. But you know what? I'm glad. I root for this motherfucker, not only because he's a great wrestler, but because he had the fucking balls to do what everyone should be doing, but are afraid to. And I'm glad. Sammy G is the fucking man, and I will fucking root for him because A, he's a great wrestler. B, he's got somewhat of a good character going. And C, he is using social media fucking right. Him, the Young Bucks, AEW. Yeah, if you're in a wrestling school now and you're an indie fucking fed, like for real, I would actually, if I started a fucking company, I run a bunch of companies back in the day. If I started a company now, legit, I'd be like, you need someone I trust to vouch for you. What does your social media look like? What are you doing? Let me see the content you're creating. Oh, you're not creating content? All right, well, thanks. Thanks for helping me help you, buddy. Yeah, so to me, I'm a huge fan of this. And not a lot, but I love the fucking storyline where Shawn Spears pins Allin and then goes straight to fucking Twitter and goes straight to Twitter. It says, I pinned the guy you couldn't, to Cody Rhodes. I thought that was absolutely amazing. I was like, I tip my hat to you. You motherfuckers get it. You get it. You get it. I enjoyed this match. This is when the fucking paper really picked up for me. Brandi Rhodes versus Allie. I was a little sad looking at this on the card. Well, all right, well, we got fucking our Stephanie McMahon. Not so fast, my fellow French. She put you on a fucking roller coaster adventure, okay? Just put you on a fucking roller coaster adventure. She cuts a great video package where you're like, oh, fuck, man, she might really have fucking something, mentally wrong with her. Not in a bad way, but oh, fuck, we're gonna fucking wear this. All right. And as fucking the blind defenders used to always say, they worked you. Yeah, she worked us in a great way. And she's worked us, like 97 fucking times in a row. She comes out there, cuts that beautiful fucking video package. Just absolutely amazing. You're like, yeah, fucking life is hard. I fucking get it, Brandi. I'm not here to fucking judge you. And then you sit there shaking heads like, hey, I guess she's a face. Fuck it. That's kind of serious. And then Awesome Kong's music hit. And I just fucking lost it, dude. I'm sorry. I will fucking mark the fuck out every time Awesome Kong comes out, every time. Every time. You guys want to throw a surprise birthday party to me? Just literally be like, happy birthday, Dave. And oh, fuck, here's Awesome Kong. And I'm fucking losing my shit. I am losing my shit every fucking time Awesome Kong surprises us. Every time. Every time. The match was kind of shit, but overall, the booking was amazing. And that led to the Kongs facing off against each other, and I just thought that was awesome. According to GameSpot.com, no affiliation whatsoever. They just won the Google. They won the Google war, and it was the easiest to read. Rhodes gets the pin on Allie at 10:16 with a little help from Awesome Kong. A little help, GameSpot. You've been a little kind. And then Kong came out, and I was just like, man, this is a fucking dream match. And granted, they might not be in their primes, but man, what a fucking match that's going to be. And not only that, but we're building up so many storylines so fast. And I don't mean to pick on Slammiversary because I did give it a win. It's 2-3. I am fucking excited for guys that I never heard of or haven't seen in a long time or don't know much about or just heard on the internet. They are so good at putting people over. No one fucking puts people over faster than AEW. They fucking understand the art of fucking booking for this generation. And I give them a Barry Horowitz for it. I really do. So congratulations on that. And right now, we are fucking rocking and rolling. All right, so you got Brandi Rhodes versus Allie. That's the next match. Let's go to some live comments real quick. I can definitely set you up on Twitch, my dude. Appreciate it. Also, who do we need to pay to see Awesome Kong versus Aja Kong? I'd love to see that so much. Me too. Did you see the GIF I sent you, Coco? Let me see the gift you sent me. Did you send it via the Twitter machine? My battery's dying. My battery's always dying. I got this old iPhone, and it's at the point of like, oh, it's not plugged in. Your battery's dead. Yeah. When Google and YouTube technology in general doesn't work, dude. Fucking nothing pisses me off faster than technology not working. Hell, dude, it pisses me off. Google pisses me off way faster than Jay White does. I'm liking the Yoshi wrestlers. Me too. Dave is only down on Jimmy Havoc because he uses the Acid Rainmaker. That's a possibility. What if Okada was at your surprise birthday party, Dave? I just know I'd be dead. I'd be in wrestling heaven. The crowd was a hurdle for me tonight. They seemed to abandon the matches, and it really hurt my enjoyment of the matches. Feel bad for the main event. That match was awesome, and the crowd let it down. Yeah, but I wonder if it was just more of a charity event, not wrestling fans. I don't know. I understand the crowd kind of let you down, but I imagine it will be awesome in Chicago. And now that it's a traveling brand, is it going to travel or is it going to stay in MSG? I apologize. I jumped the ship a little too quick on that comment. So yeah, so the audience can fucking take the fun out of it. Jedi Alex is banned again. Why YouTube? Why are you banning people in the comments? Why? Fuck your advertising money. Shove it up your ass. And yet WWE can't change. And yet WWE can't get anyone over, even when they're white fucking hot coming from NXT. Yeah. I don't know. According to people that watch WWE, the last two shows have been good. I'm not going to watch tomorrow's pay-per-view. If tomorrow's pay-per-view is good and the next pay-per-view is good, I'll dip my toe in it. I'll watch NXT. I'll watch NXT till the cows come home. But it's one of those things. It's like, all right, I'm just going to put my fucking toe in the water. I'm not even fucking with WWE. Not even fucking with WWE a little bit. You know, I have the fucking network. I'll just watch NXT. I will fuck with WWE when it's been two good pay-per-views in a row by people I trust. And hence, TNA fans, WWE fans, New Japan fans, if there is a product that you like and you honestly don't review it, you are not helping that product. Agree, not sure why I love Long, but she is awesome. Agree, not sure why I love Long, but she is awesome. The way I think you said Kong. That's what I thought you meant to say. Jedi Alex says this was also a bit long, so that might be why the crowd got tired towards the end. Possibility. I just think this was not a pro wrestling event as much as a charity event, but I could be wrong. That's my guess. First, Ultron bans me, now Google. Yeah, Jedi, if I could. What a party without a good brother. Hey, what's up, Mr. Alpha Chauncey Bullock? Nothing much. I've heard the latest WWE show sucked, and the pay-per-view tomorrow has had a god-awful build. I heard SmackDown was good, and I heard Raw was decent. But, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, it's good, you should watch it. I'm not ready to jump into that crack cocaine they call WWE just yet. Paul Heyman was at tonight's Evolve show. That sounds awesome. In the ECW arena. Still sounds awesome. AEW needs to announce when it's going to air on TNT. I think it's in October. Yeah. So have a friend. This is from Jedi Alex. I have a friend who was at the show. I'll ask her how the crowd sounded live. SmackDown was okay. The crowd was really over for the Lucha Brothers match, though. And Raw was, yeah, I'm not willing to give that much time. You know, like this weekend, I'm watching good wrestling, and there's even a part of me like, this is taking a lot of fucking time. So, like, to watch all the good wrestling takes a lot of time. So I'm not in the mood for fucking watching shit wrestling. Hell, fucking my reviews, if I got nothing to say, I'm just going to fucking skip it and read goddamn results. That's a new policy here on the channel. All right, just fucking, that's it. We don't fucking need to read this shit. All right, so, all right, cool. I don't know. Right now, I'm having a problem with my computer. Like, I click on stuff, and the computer's like, are you sure you want to click on that and not this? Like, no, I definitely want to click on what I'm clicking on, dickface. All right, you got the Dark Order versus Jack Evans and Angelico. We need to come up with a name for that. I'm going to call them the Lucha Underground team versus Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy. Okay. I've always loved Luchasaurus. All right. I'm the type of guy that would date Luchasaurus. I would go out with Luchasaurus. But after tonight, I'm putting a ring on it. I want to marry Luchasaurus. That fucking guy is amazing. He had some little friends, you know, Luke Perry the fucking third, Luke Perry the fourth. There was like fucking 76, 90210 Luke Perry's with him. He is the fucking man. And it was absolutely fucking awesome. JR really fucking killed the Super Smash Brothers. The Super Smash Brothers, man. Yeah, step it up. I like you, but okay. You do you, man. Luchasaurus, just holy shit. He was amazing, but man, was he the most amazing fucking thing you've ever seen in my life. Am I right? The most amazing, just, there you go. I just fucking give them all the money. If wrestlers had stock, I'd put all my stock in Luchasaurus. What a fucking, what? Look how awesome he is. Did he even fucking win the match? I don't know. He won my fucking heart. I show you that. No, the Dark Order wins by pin at 15:07. So, yeah, I used to love Chikara. James Legend loves Chikara. I used to love the Super Smash Brothers. But I don't know. I don't know if this is working. You know, it's kind of like, we'll give it time, I guess. We'll give it time. All right, unpopular opinion time. Are you ready for those downvotes? Here it comes. Unpopular opinion time. I'm going to calmly state this. I've said it before. Here we go. Are you fucking ready? Whew. I was about to say Adam Cole. That's not fair. Hangman Page should not be champion. I'm sorry. I'm romantic. The best wrestler or the most over wrestler should be the champ. I don't give a fuck if you're Ring of Honor. I don't give a fuck if you're Impact. I don't care if you're WWE. I don't care if it's the IWGP title. I don't care if it's the Dragon Gate. I don't care if it's anything. The Luchadors, the Europeans, the OWE. I don't know. Is there fucking wrestling in Australia? I'm sure there is. Fucking no. Stop. You do not get to be the goddamn champion of your fucking federation if you're not the best goddamn wrestler and you're not the most over. You know, people always throw this in my face like, well, it's something fucking new and you always complained. No. I complained that John Cena and fucking gang fucking, basically held the WWE title, but they also didn't follow the fucking rules. All right? There's two fucking rules. Two. If you are the goddamn champion of your company, you're the best wrestler or you're the most over. That's it. Hangman Page is not that. This was what I call the Pokemon Go match. Page wins by pin at 19:04. I don't know. This is a great match. Maybe. I'm going to be completely fucking honest with you. Didn't enjoy it too much. I fucking honestly didn't. And I know I'm in the minority and fucking people get mad, but you know what? Grandpa Koco calls it like he sees it. Hangman Page should not be the champion. Period. Now, could he be the champion later on? Yeah. But Jesus Christ, we can't have 2 fucking Jay Whites. What the fuck is the point of having competition? We're just going to fucking rant, hey, fucking, yeah, that guy. No one expects him to be champ. It's something new. Jesus fucking Christ. Fuck it, dude. Put anyone as goddamn champion. What the fuck does it matter? And here's the thing. I don't want to pick on Hangman Page. I don't want to pick on Jay White. I don't want to pick on John Cena. I don't want to be a fucking prick. But you, pro wrestling, you're the ones that make me a fucking prick because I have 2 fucking rules. If you are the champion of your fucking federation, you're the most over or you're the most talented. And sometimes you can be the same guy, but no one else should be champion. That's what the IC title's for. That's what the IWGP US title's for. No. Hangman Page wins, and he gets attacked by Chris Jericho, which, all right, listen. Sting wearing a Sting mask shocked me. Chris Jericho dressed up as Pentagon shocked me. Rhino coming out at Slammiversary didn't shock anyone. And this didn't shock anyone. And not only that, but you could have did like 1 or 2 things to fucking help you. Why not have all the creepers come out? Like, as soon as one creeper came out and you looked at him and they were zooming in, it's like, oh, it's Chris Jericho. I'm glad it got a pop from the fans. Adam Page did fucking eat a knee or fucking whatever the fuck he ate. I don't know. He had a bad fucking eye. But yeah, to me, it's just, yeah. All right. Well, now that Grandpa Coco's done complaining, let's see how the comments tell me I'm wrong. Love me some Lucha Brothers. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. Raw has Baron Corbin. End of story. Bear Friend versus Luchasaurus. Book it. Jedi Alex put it twitch.tv/Golden Star Alex. Book it. Can you book it? Because I obviously bought a $200 version of the game, have a PlayStation 4 Pro, and it doesn't fucking work. Fuck you, Fire Pro Wrestling. Fuck you. Yeah. Book it. He wants to book it AEW. Bear Friend's getting promoted. Hangman is over. Really? There's no one else on that roster who's better than Hangman Page. There's no one else on that roster that is more over than that. Is his name Adam Page? I don't fucking know. Why do I keep saying Adam? Hangman Page. There's no one else. He's the top guy. He's the top guy ring work. Look yourself in the goddamn mirror. Is he the top guy in the ring? Is he in the top 5? Fuck, is he even in the top 10? Now, is he the most over? What the fuck? Have you looked at their goddamn roster? This ain't no fucking little indie fed running out of goddamn Bourbon Street. This is fucking legit competition. I wish the man no ill will. But when he wins the title, it will be the first huge mistake since signing JR. I don't know. I pick on JR a lot. So Hangman Page is over. Jericho put it over Hangman makes the most sense, though. No, it doesn't. It does not. It helps his career over, but it's going to fucking backfire. It always backfires. Don't believe me? Look at Jay White's last 2 matches. It always backfires. It doesn't make the most sense. Literally, explain the fucking storyline. He's friends with the owner of the company. They put him in fucking match. What? This makes sense. He won a battle royal. Like when Chris Jericho was literally cutting the promo. He's supposed to be a heel. And the audience is like, yeah, you're absolutely right. What the fuck are you thinking? Jericho's trying his damnedest, but there's only so much you could say and do. When the heel is like, yeah, you fucking won a battle royal. Fucking what the fuck? If fans were like, yeah, fuck yeah, he's only won a battle goddamn royal. Wasn't even on the fucking pay-per-view. Pre-show bullshit. All right. Yeah. No, I think it's a huge fucking mistake. I think as soon as you put that title on him, it becomes worthless. And the whole thing of Jericho cutting the promo, it will be the downfall of AEW. Granted, he's healing it the fuck up, but it will be a drop for AEW. And on top of that, be like, well, what else is Chris Jericho going to do? Yeah, what the fuck else is Chris Jericho going to do? Because here's the thing. At least with Chris Jericho, which is a bad decision. At least the world knows who the fuck he is. Second is then you can like cement his goddamn career. It's another fucking milestone you could put on. And then you could build up to Hangman Page. So, whatever, dude. If you think he's got to be fucking champ, then me and you, the world, don't see eye to eye on who should be fucking champion. Like, what? All right. Everyone can be champion. He's fucking worthy of it. I still believe MJF should be in the title picture. I agree. What did Hangman do to you? He hasn't done anything. That's the thing. Here's the thing. Dear pro wrestling companies, these pieces of shit that shouldn't be champion did nothing to me. They're hurting your fucking company. They are hurting your company. Okay. Look me in the fucking eye and tell me he's the best in AEW. And if you honestly believe that, I'll just walk away. But I don't want to hear motherfuckers be like, he deserves to be champion. Is he better than Kenny Omega? No. Is he more over than Cody? No. Oh, yeah, he champion. Set it up. Fucking A. Apologize to Bret Hart. Bret Hart had to go out there, fucking hold up a title. Fucking gonna be absolutely worthless in a week. Dave, I want to thank you. All right, appreciate it, brother. They want to push new stars. Woo! We got the bingo. We need to push new stars. There isn't stars that are fucking more talented than him? How old is fucking good old Hangman Page? Hangman Page. All right, let's see. He's 27 fucking years old. All right? He's 27 years old. There's no one in that range that's more over than him. There's no one in that range that has more talent than him. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I made fun of LK. Let's give LK a bonus. LK for AEW champion. He's brand fucking new. Hasn't even had a match yet. Fuck it. No one sees it coming. We got a new star. Okay, we're 1-1. I threw you under the bus, but I also fucking gave you the AEW title. I will call it a push. They want to push new stars. Obviously, Kenny and Cody are better, but they don't want to pull a Triple H. Fine. I still fucking think you can go deeper down the fucking roster. And here's the thing. It is the first fucking title. The first champion. You know, who was the first IWGP champion? Who was the first WWE champion? Who's the first Impact champion? Who's the first TNA champion? I think Jericho should be champion for at least 2 to 3 months and drop it to Page or Omega. See, I'm okay with that, Andy Paps. I'm on board. You get the eyeballs in, you get the legend, it cements his career, and none of that, but he's already fucking healing it the fuck up. Putting the belt on a former WWE star is like a TNA move, though. Yeah, but they already fucked themselves. You can't fuck yourselves and then be like, hey guys, how do we unfuck yourselves? No, you fucked yourself. You might as well go through it. I once sold my company to a bigger company. I was running a promotion. I sold it to a bigger company. They paid me lots of money, and then they wanted me to run it, and then they kept switching it around. And it was a horrible storyline. And I want to apologize to Ken Banks and his fucking tag team partner. Okay? It was a horrible storyline. I fucking argued. It was about to be curtain time. And they're like, hey, guys, this is a fucking horrible storyline. And I'm like, I fucking know, giant corporation who's paying me to keep my mouth shut. I know it's a goddamn horrible storyline. You're the one that did it. And they're like, well, can we change it? I'm like, they've already gone over their fucking match. You fucked them. We're going with it. You need to know, Mr. You pay me a lot of money, not to mention your fucking name. You're the one that fucked them. Now you have to live with that. And then I went to the fucking athletes and be like, you got fucked. Good luck. You can't fuck everything up and be like, well, guess what? Like, you can't put your dick in the toaster and then be like, oh, fuck, man. I got my dick in the toaster. Like, no, you fucking finished the job. Your dick's in the toaster. That's it. You fucked up. Period. End of fucking story. Now, the only option we have is once you have the dick in the toaster, there's no, well, how am I never not going to put the dick in the toaster? That's not an option. You either have to keep the dick in the toaster or take the dick out. But the dick has always been in the toaster. Hangman Page, Jericho, is your dick in the toaster? Why are we advertising friendly? I think Josh, let's say putting the belt on a forward. Big Money Dave, you say what? No one is better than Adam Page. Alpha is better than Adam Page. Oh yeah, WWE bought your company. Good times. FCW. Allegedly, I am not. Yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next match. What do we got here? Next match. You got SCU versus Lucha Brothers. I thought a lot of people are picking on the crowd in the chat room. I thought this is where the crowd was at its peak. Jay Bay says hello. What's up, Jay Bay? I think this is where the crowd was at its peak. I thought this was the best. I thought crowd, you know what? I don't know. I'm saying crowd reaction was the best match of the night. It might be the best match of the night. I thought SCU did a great job cutting promos as they always do. I thought the Lucha Brothers came out. I enjoyed this match tremendously. I'm giving it match of the night. The fans popped and all that. All right. So have you put your dick in a toaster recently, Dave? If I have, Adam Page wouldn't be champion. But I'm just saying, you can't fucking put yourself in a position and be like, how do I get out of this position? No, that's on you. Now make the best choice. Don't fucking be like, well, we fucked ourselves. Hey, what can we do? Well, what? Well, I don't own a fucking time machine. You're the one that fucked up. Putting the strap on Jericho, if that's a horrible TNA idea, you're the one that fucking put yourself in that position. Have you put your dick in a toaster recently, David? Not in a good couple of years. Dave, is Jacksonville the worst town you've ever been in? Without a doubt. It's by far such a shithole. Don't let the fucking hype fool you. Jacksonville, I've been to over 30 countries, been to all 50 states. Jacksonville, Florida is by far the worst fucking place in the world. Pentagon Jr. pins Scorpio Sky at 1504, which I think was match of the night. Yeah, and the Lucha Brothers at the end fucking challenge the Young Bucks to a ladder match. I'm hoping that the AAA titles are on the line, or they have the tag team straps on the line. I don't know. Something has to be on the line. What are we gonna get? A giant red X? Come on. But I could watch the Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks wrestle all day. Overall, I thought this was match of the night. Next, a dream match, a legit dream match of mine. You got Kenny Omega versus Cima. I think this was too much of a slow build. The fans weren't 100% wrestling fans, and at least that's how it felt. And you were trying to build up to a great ending, which you did. I just think this wasn't the card for it. I was expecting a lot more fast action pace. With that, I still enjoyed the match tremendously. I love the fact that they put over the win-loss record with Kenny Omega. I love the fact that they talked about how much Cima has on the line. I love the fact that they went and talked about their past. I am one to shit on JR and commentary very often. But during this match, I thought they hit a home run in commentary. I do love Kenny Omega. And if I had my dick stuck in a toaster, aka the booking of this championship, I'd have Jericho win it, keep it for 2 to 3 months, and have Kenny Omega beat him. And not only that, but you could build it up on free TV. Because with Chris Jericho, a lot of people are going to be watching AEW and another alternative product from WWE for the first time on TNT. And they're like, oh, I know Chris Jericho. Oh, fuck, look at this shit. It's going down. It is going down. Next, we got the main event. And I think this is where the crowd died off. And I think this is where the chat is getting a little bit on the crowd. You had the Young Bucks versus the Rhodes. Overall, I thought it was a pretty decent match. The crowd did seem dead during it. Matt pins Cody at 31-27. And I'm going to give him props. If this was New Japan, Dustin would have fucking took that pin. Dustin would have took that fucking pin. He just would have. Dustin would have took the pin if it was New Japan. And you know what? I know it's weird, but with Cody taking the pin, and I love New Japan. I'll probably be doing a review of night 3 or day 3 here in Japan later tonight on this channel. But I am a huge fan of New Japan. But a lot of those 6, 8-man tags that I skip in my reviews, you literally know who's getting pinned. And the fact that Dustin wasn't the one that got pinned, yeah, yeah, so I appreciate it. I enjoyed it. I love the promos at the end. I love the little digs at WWE. I know we live in a society where we're not supposed to say mean things, but we just do mean. I don't understand. I'm fucking Grandpa Coco doesn't understand. But I enjoyed it. I really did, and I'm glad. I don't know. Overall, I give it a win. Was it a perfect show? No, I give it a win. We're gonna go to some live comments, and then I'm probably gonna play some hockey. A lot of people are on all social medias asking me about my dick in a toaster. All right, I gotta choose my words more wisely. People are like, you should write a script. I'm like, why? Oh, this is why. Xavier Gowan says, "Up, Coco. What's your thoughts on the show? Did you think AEW will succeed? I think it has the best shot to succeed. I do see some, before they looked invincible. I do see some, cracks in their armor. But I think they'll succeed. I don't know if they'll ever beat WWE, but you don't have to as long as there's a good product to watch. I I think they have the best chance to succeed in a very long time. Sorry, it's getting really hot in here, and my glasses are fogging up, so now I'm going to be blind and squint. It's either like foggy glasses or squint. Hard times, hard times. Let's see. Andy Pap says, "Who do you think will be the first ever AEW champs? Young Bucks, don't pull a Vince, put the belts on Lucha Bros or Jack." And me personally, we're already trapped in the situation that we're trapped in. But I would have the Lucha Brothers be the first. You got the Lucha Underground audience. You got the fact that the Young Bucks, can't put yourself over. I think it should be the Lucha Brothers, in my opinion. Even though people complained about that crowd in Jacksonville, they were still fucking over. So, and not only that, but it could open up a lot of relationships in Mexico. And not only that, but you could build the Young Bucks up to the Lucha Brothers. Now, I know they've given those matches, not away, but they've done those matches a lot before. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan of the Lucha Brothers. I'm a big fan of the Young Bucks. I think, I know this is going to sound stupid, and I'm not 100% behind what I'm going to say, but I feel it. Sometimes you feel something. I think as far as Jack and Angelico, and I'm totally fucking slaughtering his name. I apologize. I think they have to come up with a name. I just think they have to. The triple tag belts are on the line. Oh, that's awesome. The AAA. I didn't fucking know that. I must have missed that. So that's fucking awesome. I like to hear that. So it would be even cool. Like, I don't know. One of my favorite things, and I grew up a WCW, NWA, ECW guy, and I just watched WWE because it was the only fucking game in town for a long time. And as soon as something came along, it's like, I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to give this a shot. I was always that guy that's like, I'm only here because of access. Literally, as soon as anything is available, I'm going to watch something else. But with that said, one of my favorite things that WWE/WWF did was Stone Cold and Bret Hart when they crossed the border into each other's country. The other one is heel and face. I always wanted to kind of recreate that, and maybe you could do it with Mexico and America with Young Bucks, and I don't know. So this is something I'm thinking out loud. Dark Order should be the first champions. I love, I don't know. It's one of those, I really love them. They just not have impressed me. Their premiere was god awful. They I don't know. You know what it is? It's seeing some tag team that you really loved not succeeding and feeling bad. You're like, I don't know. If they're the first ever tag champs, you know, and here's the thing. I like them a lot more than I like Hangman Page, but I can't fucking rant and rave about the fucking singles title and then a company that says the tag titles are just as important and then they give it to them. And maybe I feel a lot more guilty saying it, but I'm still honest. I don't think they should be. This hurts me to say because I'm a fan. I don't think they should be in the company. I just don't. I mean, am I an asshole for saying this? Maybe. Do you think Kenny will return to New Japan? All right, this is my dream scenario, folks. Okay, hear me out. All right, this is cross promotion. You ready? All right, little fantasy booking, little EFED booking, if you will. A man can dream. It's not going to happen, but this is what I would do to get my dick out of the toaster. Ibushi wins the G1. He goes to Wrestle Kingdom. Night 2. Do you remember Kenny Omega did the Thanos thing? Where he's like, what did it cost you? And Ibushi asked, what did it cost you? Everything. And this stuff faded. I say for Wrestle Kingdom, whatever. Fucking, what are we on? 97? All right. I don't know. I got my fucking tickets. I'll have to fucking look. Wrestle Kingdom. Fuck. I don't have my tickets in front of me. Anyway, whatever fucking Wrestle Kingdom's coming up. Right? Second night. 1-5. It goes silent. And fucking they show all the people that left from Ibushi's life disappear. He grabs something that's the Infinity Gauntlet, snaps it, and slowly but surely the AEW guys return. And then ashes fall down from the fucking ceiling, and up comes from the stage, Rey Mysterio style, only slower, is fucking Kenny Omega. I'm sorry. I'm getting naked running around the Tokyo Dome. I'm just like, the Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. It's the greatest moment of my life. And then AEW New Japan put away their big pee-pee contest and they get their dicks out of their toasters and pop, pow! We got the greatest goddamn wrestling. And it reminds me of WCW coming to Japan. Remember those days? Good times had by all. So there you go. Let's see. Do you think Kenny will return? Oh, I just asked that. Serious question. All right, hold on. Where we go? Where's serious question? All right, everyone calm down. we lost it. All right, serious question. Why do you not like JR? I don't think you ever told me why. I just don't. He's not the voice of my generation. He's the voice of the competitor. He was in WCW, but I found him annoying in WCW, and I was glad when he was gone. Second, he's just not a good, genuine human being. Third, outside of his time with Paul Heyman, I actually always hated the Raw announce team. I know I'm in the minority, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes you don't have to be in a majority to have an opinion. I think he's a horrible human being and he's overrated. And I find it absolutely like, hey, I don't know if you're religious. I don't even know if I'm religious, but the fact that JR has to put over Awesome Kong, maybe there is a man in control after all. He is a horrible human being that I never enjoyed. With that said, asterisks, I really loved when it was him and JR during that short time. I thought that was his best. Because, yeah, besides that, no, I'm not a big fan. Literally everything he says on his podcast, he had the power to do. You can't be the asshole that ruins pro wrestling and then leaves the Fed and be like, this is what I would do. Like, you had your opportunity. You had your opportunity. You know what? If JR was a fucking legit man, he would say what he said to Awesome Kong during her first tryout on air and fucking apologize. Where the fuck are you at? Where you at, Twitter warriors? Hashtag fucking JR, go fuck yourself. I know I'm in a minority. I know a lot of people like JR, and I know it doesn't benefit me to have different opinions, but I would rather be me and have my opinion than be like, well, 98% of the YouTube algorithm likes JR, so I should say I like JR. It's not going to be me. It's never going to be me. And on top of that, I'm going to be the first one to say when I'm wrong. I'm not completely sold on the AEW yet. This is from Ricky. Too many wrestlers and not enough characters. Just as Undertaker and Kane. I know where this is going. You don't get me this time. Uh, Still makes me laugh, though. Even though you didn't get me, it made me laugh. Dave doesn't like a lot of people. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. I'm me. Left my ass. But here's the thing. I think I'm the type of guy that if I'll tell you my honest opinion, but not hold it against you. Where like I work in a corporation and they will never give your honest opinion and then just hold everything against you. Um, yeah, because like here's the thing, I have like a roster of pro wrestlers to this day. I have pro wrestlers that were in WWE to this day are like, no, he's fucking, he's just gonna fucking tell you how it is. That's it, you know. I've had wrestlers where they've never wrestled on the indies except for me. The last event I ever had, I want someone to claim this. I want to see if anyone's ever done this. I had WWE in the house. I had TNA in the house. I had All Japan in the house. I had Ring of Honor in the house. I had, World Wrestling Network in the house, ACW in the house. I had New Japan in the house. I had Dragon Gate in the house. That was my last show ever. You don't have to fucking be a lying suck dick to fucking be successful. And here's the thing. Even though I bust JR's balls, I don't fucking wish him ill will. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was like, well, what happens if you beat John Cena? I literally have met John Cena and drank with him. I've literally met John Cena. Now, granted, one regret I do have is after I fucking complained, he's like, well, they gave me this spot. What am I supposed to do? And I was like, you're right. And that was my biggest regret because I was like, if I could go back in time, I'd be like, well, you should have pride and honor to be the best at your fucking craft. But I didn't say it. I missed my opportunity. But prior to that, no, everything I've said on the air, I've said to his fucking face. You don't have to fucking change who you are. If that's one thing that's one thing I could teach the world. It'd be great. Because man, does it suck. Most of these work in a corporation. Does it fucking suck when you see like, I don't know, everyone, when the boss comes by, goes, oh, I love you, boss. And then as soon as the boss goes, oh, she's a fucking cunt. Fuck that whore bag. That doesn't bother you? That's what's fucking wrong with humanity. If you think fucking she's a cunt and a whore bag, you should bring it up to her face. I mean, I'd be more professional about it, I assure you, But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking broken. Let's see. I request NHL or Madden after Twitch. It'll probably be NHL on KocoSports.tv, twitch.tv/KocoSports. If AEW doesn't have a show tonight, WWE wouldn't have evolved on the network. That's 100%, 157%. They should have did it earlier. AEW New Japan Wrestling is great again, and that's deep facts. I agree with you, Monster. Dave, I want everyone in the chat to give me a thank you. All right, well, I mean, if that's what you want, brother. He wants a thank you. Give Alpha a thank you. I mean, I'm not going to force people to give you a thank you. But I wouldn't mind the best friends being the first AEW champs. That wouldn't be too bad. I just think they have to build up their characters more. But yeah, is LAX going to AEW? I mean, I don't know much about LAX these days. I watched Slammiversary that was the first Impact show I've watched in a couple years just because, god damn, man. Here's the thing. I'm a stubborn fuck. Impact, people stop talking about how EC3 got fucked out of his title run. I don't. How long has it been? It's been years. They still fucked him. That's it, dude. I hope so. I mean, I don't know much about Impact status. I've only watched one pay-per-view in years, and that was because Andy Paps followed me on twitch.tv/KocoSports. But if I was LAX, I would leave. You're going to a hot new company on TNT, and they're focusing on tag teams, and you're a tag team that is, even though I haven't watched Impact Wrestling in a while, I hear LAX, I just think great tag team. So they have it. Xavier says Alex Marvez was horrible on commentary. Yeah, it seemed a bit flat. It did. They aren't free agents until the end of August. All right, so it should be interesting to see where it goes. But probably going to AEW bound. Impact owns the LAX name. Yeah, but you could change that real quick. So Ebo and AEW bound. Jedi Alex is blocked again. Jedi Alex, why are you blocked so much, man? All right, hold on. All right, chat is fucking up, so I apologize. I'm just gonna read. I'm not gonna unblock stuff because YouTube. Why are you blocking people in the chat? We're not going to take any of your fucking ad money. Shove your ad money up your ass. Second off, you block people that makes no fucking sense why you're blocking it. And then you go to unblock it and the chat's like, guess where the comment is? Guess where the comment is? So I'm not going to unblock shit just because, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, YouTube. Seriously. I can't wait. Every Christmas, I go to a party at Sony and Google. And this year, good God, if Google security does not fucking throw me out, I'm going to be very disappointed. My friend who was at the show said the crowd was great, but did get tired around the end. It was also hot as fucking at arena. Yeah, they mentioned that. Wrestling nuts. I was chilling, but I watched some Ravens matches. I was WWE with a push. Let me read that again, Wrestling Nuts. I apologize. I was chilling, but I watched some Ravens matches. I was WWE with a push him. I guess you're saying I wish WWE would have pushed him? Yeah. Outside of ECW, Raven really fucking got fucked on as far as storyline, especially completion. Like, does anyone remember the WCW? Like, as a fan, I was completely fucking hooked on the storyline. I was an ECW fan. I was a WCW fan. Raven goes to WCW. And he's like, the ECW gimmick. I'm paraphrasing here. It wasn't exactly this non-kayfabe. But basically, he was like, ECW was just a gimmick. I'm really just a fucking rich boy. And then they followed him and they showed how Raven's really a rich kid. And then they go into a locker and they're like, well, why the fuck do you act like a gritty pro wrestler if you're a rich kid? And they go into the closet and they show a picture of Roddy Piper. And I'm like, holy fuck, where's this storyline gonna go? That's it. I don't know. Did I miss what happened? Raven, what happened to the picture? What? All right, yeah, Raven got fucked often. Kenny actually gets booked well in New Japan. I don't know. I'm okay with Kenny Omega's push, but I know I'm in the minority on. I don't know. I guess that's a controversial thing. Yeah. Chris Jericho, Tony Khan, McMahon, and Austin feud at AEW. Maybe, but I hope they don't do that. The Austin feud was amazing. Here's the thing: if you watched a lot of indie wrestling, you don't want to see the authority figure because here's the fucking thing: indie wrestling is full of fucking shit. Like, WWE sucks. Authority figures suck. And they're like, wow, okay, well, yeah, I don't really like authority figures. Sometimes WWE gets my wig in a bunch. All right, let me check out your fucking show. Show starts off 40 fucking minutes of the authority, and they're like, okay, all right, cool. Like, there's no like factions. I don't know. Yeah, I hope they don't do that. That would be amazing, Dave, but Ghetto sucks. I don't know. Yeah, I think Ghetto is really good at what he does, but it is amazing how well people think he is, and he's not that good. It's one of those things you're like, yeah, he's really good, and you're like, he's the greatest ever. He never makes mistakes. Huh? For real? All right. Low key 420. I'm not gonna undelete your comment, but I'm gonna read it because when I undelete it, YouTube's like, go fuck yourself. Holy shit, sup Coco. I used to watch your Impact reviews back in the days, man. Good times. You kind of lost a lot of weight. How have you been, dude? Actually, I'm gaining weight. I lost 70 pounds in one summer, and now I'm gaining it back. Like, this guy's coming back. And like, when you lose 70 pounds and you start gaining weight back, you're like at a crossroads. You're like, do I become fat because it's so easy, or do I keep working out because people act differently when you're skinny? Like, yeah, I lost 70 pounds in like 3 months, and it was amazing how different people treated me. Like, a lot of people don't talk about that with weight loss. Like, I just remember, like, it happens in such a short time. I lost 70 pounds, like, in 3 months. So it happens in such a short time that there's not a smooth transition. I remember, like, people used to not touch me when I was fatter. And then out of nowhere, I'd, like, go to a bar and girls would be like, "Hey, how you doing?" Feeling me and shit. I'm like, "What?" And then, like, the same thing if I brought up a topic, like, "Ah, I like Spider-Man," and I was fat, they'd be like, "Oh, I like Spider-Man too, and I have a boyfriend." You're like, "Well, that has nothing to do with Spider-Man." And you'd be like, "I like Spider-Man," and when you're skinny, they're like, "I like Spider-Man too, and I don't have a boyfriend." And you're like, once again, your boyfriend status has nothing to do with Spider-Man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start running again. I've actually lost a lot of weight, but I'm gaining it back. I hope Jimmy Havoc gets a push in AEW. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see what other people see in him. Phenomenal Ace highlights. Thoughts on Kenta versus Tanahashi tomorrow? Well, that's I think actually in a couple hours, right? I think that is yeah. Holy shit, that's like in 45 minutes. I don't think that's in a couple hours. I don't think that's tomorrow. I'm super excited for it. It is a dream match of mine for a long time. It's reminded me a lot of Shibata Tana story in 2014 with the whole "Why are you here? Why are you here for?" thing. Yeah, I agree. What did he say to Awesome Kong? Just look it up. I don't want to fucking paraphrase. Just ask him. Call him up on his fucking podcast. Listen to Awesome Kong shoot interviews. Yeah, there's a type of woman that JR wants, that Vince McMahon wants, that is not Gail Kim, that isn't Awesome Kong, that isn't, thoughts. Okay. Dave hates me because I'm a New York Rangers fan. I don't hate you. I don't understand how anyone can hate the Rangers. All right, hold on. All right, good. I'm glad you're skipping around on the comments. Do you think that AEW in a second championship belt, I like the next generation? Yeah, I think so. But you have to build up to it. I want Dave to thank me and Andy Paps for Okada losing the titles to Hulk Hogan thing last night. Yeah. Yeah. 20 years from now, Dave will still be bitching about Jay White being IW World Champion too soon. Yeah, exactly. Dude, when a bad idea is a bad idea. You can't just fucking live in denial. Like TNA fans live in denial. They're like, oh, EC3 losing to the fucking Hardys. Yeah. I'm glad Hardy cleaned up his life. Was that too much of a cheap shot? Uh, I should go to AEW. Yeah, you should. RevTech. Jabba says, not surprised that Evolve didn't do that well. That's what happened when you condition the audience to disregard non-WWE wrestling. Exactly. By the way, AEW is awful and Impact is still a underrated company. Shame, really. I don't think I don't know. I just like when I hear statements like that, I'm just like, you like Impact. Like I don't yeah. Like, because here's the thing. Everything that I liked about Slammiversary fits the style of AEW. Everything that I liked about AEW fits the style of Impact. So it's kind of like, do you just like a logo? I don't know. I enjoy AEW and I enjoyed Slammiversary. It was funny when Chris Jericho called Jacksonville Jack Offville. Yeah, I agree. Dave, Impact has new ownership, and Don Callis and Scott D'Amore are running the company. Yeah, that's what I heard. I watched Slammiversary because of Andy Papp's suggestion, because he's one of the few TNA fans I trust, and I enjoyed the second half of the pay-per-view. But I could say the same thing about New Japan. I could say the same thing about AEW. This weekend, all companies, well, Slammiversary was last weekend, but I watched it recently, so I apologize. But counting Slammiversary, AEW, and New Japan, I could say the same thing about all three companies. The second half of the show is amazing. The first half, I might just start watching half of pay-per-views. So yeah, the company has been great since late 2018. Although AEW stages are refreshing, but overall the product's high garbage along with the roster. That's insane. That's just fucking insane. You wouldn't want Kenny Omega on Impact. That is insane. I mean, I understand there's loyalty to companies, and a lot of fans have that problem. But that's insane. That's just utterly insane. Yeah. I mean, I mean, when you say that, you might as well just come in the chat and be like, I blindly defend TNA. TNA is my team, and I gladly think it's awesome. Please check out TNA. I mean, but when you start saying the product's hot garbage along with the roster, that I mean, that's what you're saying. You're just to me, that's very foolish. Just be like, I mean, literally, you could just say this, low key 420. I enjoy Impact, and it's the only show I enjoy. And that's respectable. I mean, hey, man, if you want to be loyal to a fucking brand, be loyal to a brand. But to be like, oh, because here's the thing. Everyone remember this moment. If Kenny Omega ever goes to Impact, see how low-key changes his mind. AEW is using a similar stage that Impact used to use. Tony already said he doesn't want to be an on-screen character. Oh, thank God. Thank Terry Funk. What do you think of the Rays playing games in Montreal next season? It hurts a lot, to be honest, because I love the Rays, and it hurts. I thought tonight was a great show. Really looking forward to Allin. Me too. Hashtag long-term booking. Hashtag fuck Ghetto. Heavy J says Terry Funk for commissioner. That'd be pretty sweet. King Darkwing Duck. Ghetto is better than everybody else. Oh, I don't know. I might say yes. I might say yes. I don't know. I haven't watched enough Impact. WWE is god awful. I heard All Japan's making huge strides. I want to say yes, but I don't have the knowledge to be 100% behind that. But the thing is with Ghetto though is he might be the best, but when he falls, people are like, no, he meant to trip and drop pizza in his face. It reminds me of like WWE fans back in the day. There's a scene from Perry to Platypus, Phineas and Ferb, one of the greatest TV shows of all time, where an alien is trying to get Phineas and Ferb and Perry and all that, and it just goes tremendously bad. And he looks up and a ship's leaving and he goes, that's all part of my plan. And it's like, your plan was to let him go? Your plan was to trip and fall and let him go? That's what it reminds me of when someone blindly defends a booker. Like, he never makes any mistakes. So, okay. And then but then you have to like make such fucking far leaps to cover it. And it's like, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Like, do go on. To go on. I'd like to hear this story. Raven got a big push at T-Day. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I like this push to Dave should run marathons in Japan. They do on New Year's. I'm actually thinking about starting to get into running because I'm getting fat and I don't want to be fat. And I used to, back in the day when I was young, I used to run like 18 miles a day, but I was also in the military back then. Now I think if I ran to the door, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm coughing just breathing hard. Dave should Impact Wrestling is dying slowly. They made a bad deal in the States with a TV deal, and wrestlers are requesting releases and whatnot. Andy Paps very underrated. They have had some of the best talents walk in and out of that company. Yeah, and a lot of them they walked out because TNA fucked up. Let's not forget about that. Through the years, they seem to get things fresh and interesting. I don't have. I stopped watching when EC3 lost to Jeff Hardy. I still think it's one of the worst decisions ever. TNA fucking fans blindly defend that horrible goddamn decision. And I was just like, it's not good. But maybe it's good now. Should Nakamura have won G125? I really thought it should have happened. I think he should have. Yeah. Wrong Hardy, Dave. Jeff was the one drunk. Matt was the one that beat EC3. Whatever. They're the same fucking guy. Like, I'm going to fucking pay attention to which Hardy's which one's which. Matt Hardy was the one that beat EC3, and I disagree with that move, too. Jeff Hardy got in trouble again with drinking and being drunk, and WWE is going to do nothing about it. Of course. Why would they? RevTech LAX should bring in a release with them if they want to go to AEW. That'd be nice. Can't get into AEW. Wrestling in America is dead. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's up to you. I do like Impact, bro, but honestly speaking, AEW is bad, man. I guess. I just think if you don't like AEW, that's fine. But if you're like, oh, the whole fucking roster is garbage, that's bullshit. Because the second the fucking Kenny Omega shows up to Impact, you're singing a different fucking tune. The instant. Uh, can't get into AEW Wrestling America's dead. Now, I do like Impact. Now it's not low key. No, it's not. I actually took the time to watch and just not into it. All right, well, that's you, man. But I think like if you only like Impact, then only watch Impact. But the statement of everyone on that fucking roster is garbage is insane. Because as soon as the top tier guys show up, you're going crazy. And yeah, just my opinion, bro. Not a fan of Omega at all. So that's just insane. All right. Because I know as soon as he shows up to TNA, you're going to be a huge fan. That's the thing. Here's the thing. I hate the Hardys no matter what roster they're on. I probably will hate Jay White no matter what roster he's on. I will but I noticed the ones that are super loyal to companies are not like that. Like, here's an example. I hated JR in WWE. I like AEW. I'll tell you all the time, I'm not a big fan of JR being in AEW. I think you should always put talent over the roster. I mean, talent over the company. Dave, bad news on Jeff Hardy got in trouble again. Yeah. It's not even a headline anymore. Don't worry, Dave. The Devil Rays will go back to Tampa. It's just long-term booking. They're setting up for a big comeback. Yoshihashi's the real Phantom Menace. I don't know why that made me laugh so much. Oh, yeah, Ghetto isn't perfect, but he's better than any booker, especially any American booker. Maybe. Who was the mole? I don't know. According to Wrestling Ranton, he can explain it. Some of Ghetto's worst booking was having AJ drop the belt to Tanahashi at KOPW and beating Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 9. I don't know. He's had a lot of bad booking. I honestly think from 1-5 to I just think he panicked when the Elite left. St. Petersburg is cheap but won't agree to build a new stadium. Yeah, that's Florida. That is Florida. Florida, I love Florida to death outside of Jacksonville, Florida. I love it to death. And they will vote for everything and not pay for it. Like, we've been wanting a bullet train in Florida for years. And they're like, do you want a bullet train? Yes. Do you want to pay for it? No. All right, see you next year. Do you want a bullet train? Yes. Do you want to pay for it? No. And I think the same thing's going to happen with the stadium. Yoshihashi fought Chuck Norris at everything he knows. But I don't think it's as back to the Devil Rays, because you guys get your Devil Rays news from a wrestling podcast. I don't think it's just a stadium. They have been absolute garbage towards the fans for a very long time. And then when you're garbage to your fan base, they're not going to fucking show up. I honestly think getting a new stadium is just going to get the city of St. Petersburg or the city of Tampa in debt, and then they're going to stop showing up. Just look at Miami. But Tampa, their problems go way deeper than that. What did the new management do? I'm not really sure what you're saying. Dixie Carter fucked up. I don't know what the new management did. I haven't watched. I watched Slammiversary. I'm not, bro. Compare Impact's roster to AEW. There's no comparison. Yeah, what? What? I think we agree. There's no comparison. I just think we don't agree on fucking what. All right. I'm looking at AEW's roster. Got it. See who the big guys are. Now I'm going to Google Impact's roster. All right. Here we go. Let's see. One. Let's see. Yeah. No. I just did. You're not doing yourself any fucking favors, bro. I'm trying to call it down the middle. You're not doing yourself any fucking favors. Improve a dead company and made it relevant again. I like AEW and Impact. I do too. I enjoyed the one pay-per-view I saw of Impact. I'm fortunate in regards to Jeff Hardy. Yeah. Why do you? Well, who do you have? Jericho? I think this conversation's over. Like, literally. Okay. Let's see. Angelico, Chris Jericho, Christopher Daniels, Cody Rhodes, the Young Bucks, Cima. But you're gonna be like, they all fucking suck. So yeah, I think Brian Cage is amazing. That's the thing. I am arguing with someone that I'm like, no, I disagree with you, and your debate is they all fucking suck. Kenny Omega sucks. The Young Bucks suck. It's like, like, who do you have, bro? Jericho, yeah, exactly. Everyone used to shit all over the Elite until the moment they were rumored to go to WWE. Everyone wants them in WWE. Yeah. Take a shot every time it says TNA. I refuse. Fuck you. Check your line. All right, let me check my line. Hey, why is line taking forever to load? All right. There we go. Really gonna. All right. Yeah, maybe we'll go. All right. Sounds good. Dave, you get the Rays into Tokyo. Make it happen. That would be amazing. I seen a clip of that wrestler kissing a fan in AEW. They're gonna fire his ass because if he did that to a female, there would be a meltdown. I honestly think that was a rigged fan. I don't think that was legit. The Montreal Devil Rays don't sound right. I agree. I've tried Andy, but I can't do it, man. It doesn't really get me in. Then don't fucking watch it. Like, I don't watch it. We're in the same boat with the Anaheim Angels. They want to move them far away in LA. That sucks. G1 Climax 29. Yeah, it's gonna be starting any minute. Should be at the in the Cebu Dome. The team's good. No one shows up to the Rays. Should move out of Florida. Bunch of local jobbers, bro. All right, dude. Okay. It doesn't matter. Like, seriously, you like Impact. The conversation should be over. Like, there's no legit debate here. I mean, for real. Like, let's just take a TNA guy, Brian Cage. If Brian Cage was on an AEW, you would say he sucks. So you like Impact. Everybody, low key 420 likes Impact. That's it. The Angels are going to move to Long Beach, not that far from Anaheim. I really hope Tessa Blanchard goes to AEW. Yeah, she had an awesome match. So Impact doesn't have a good roster? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, gun to my head, I'd rather watch AEW. Like, here's the thing. This is why TNA fans ruin TNA. Literally, I did a review on TNA. You know how many TNA fans showed up for a TNA review? I'm talking AEW, and they're like, AEW sucks, TNA is the best, everything fucking sucks. If Brian Cage moved to Impact, you would say he sucks. I've been with TNA fans forever. TNA fans ruin TNA. I really hope. So Impact doesn't have a good roster. Young Bucks definitely suck, bro. LOL is not that bad. Just not a fan. Just agree to disagree. It's all love, bro. So do I. I just want to see more of you on Impact reviews. If you want to hit the TNA fan base, don't talk about TNA, and they'll come. And that's what's wrong. I don't think Jay White is bad, but really oversells the influence shit. He's boring at times. Having said that, he does have the mesh of styles. Hold on. Mesh of styles you'd want from a heel. I guess, man. Jay White is the human being of TNA fans. It's not that. It's a lawsuit. Many WWE fans called AJ overrated indie midget until he went to WWE, and they changed their tune really quick. Yeah, I just don't understand that. I understand saying, "Hey, I don't watch it," or "Hey, I need a break from a pro." I don't understand. AJ Styles is a perfect example. Like how what? Like he's amazing. It doesn't matter what fucking roster he's on. He's amazing. I mean, if you're like, oh, I like TNA style of booking, I like WWE style of booking better, yeah. But yeah, many WWE fans. Let's see, the LA Dojo Young Lions looked good last night. Lucha Brothers and Young Bucks are great. Oh, no matter where you are. All right, what do you think of pro wrestling media? Um, I don't know. I think it's just the same as any other media. I think it's just cool to make fun of it. Like, I don't I do not see the difference between CNN and what we fucking do. Um, I don't see the difference of like I don't. I actually, and let's just pick on Meltzer. Meltzer is probably the number one guy. Like what he's doing is hard. He's trying to give news and prediction for something that's a secret and it goes out there. If you're making stuff up, don't do that. If I do think, I guess if you want to pick something wrong with the wrestling media, but you can say this for all media, but we'll focus on wrestling media. No one gives honest opinions anymore. They're just like, oh well, and they like they're trying to figure out what the audience wants. Like they're trying to figure out what the audience wants to build up an audience, but they lose their voice. They're not them. Where to me, it's just like I would rather be me, and if I build an audience, that's great. If I don't build an audience, yeah. So, yeah, but I don't think that's a wrestling media thing. I think adding the word wrestling doesn't change. I just think media in general has a problem of they're more worried about what, like the thing is they want to guess what you're thinking so that you'll watch them and have the same opinions, but then don't let you actually talk. So it's kind of a weird thing. And that's not just wrestling media. Many W. Okay, hold on. Let's move it down. Sorry guys, if you don't like my opinions, new, but I must be me. No problem. Be you on an Impact show. Be you out of TNA. That's the problem that I have, low key. I don't mind your opinions, and I don't mind. I'm reading them. How many shows go this long into reading them? There's not many people that go this long into it and have an interaction. This style of communication is dying. I'm just saying, how many comments did you put on the Slammiversary review? That's all I'm saying. And TNA fans are very famous for this. I stand by this statement. I believe TNA fans ruined TNA. I believe it. And here's the thing. We'll be like, review TNA. You could say 9 things are awesome about TNA except this one thing. And then they're like, oh, fucking, you don't know shit. You're just a WWE fanboy. You're just a New Japan fanboy. You're just a smart mark. You're just an indie guy. It's like, all right, this is fun. Impact does just as much stupid shit as AEW. Yeah. I mean, both companies are not perfect. I do enjoy AEW a little bit more, and I think I would actually enjoy Impact more. But do I really want to fucking review it? you know? Brian Cage is a great wrestler wherever he goes. Brian Cage versus Omega needs to happen. I agree. A new stump the idiot video, blind loyalty to companies. Yeah, I've been beating that drum forever. It makes no fucking sense. I mean, if as a promoter, it makes perfect sense. You're like, fuck yeah, ACW, tap, 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 ECW. But as like a fan, it doesn't fucking make any sense. TNA died. LOL. Say it with me, Dave. Impact TNA. Young Bucks, though, really, who could get into those guys seriously? The day the Young Bucks show up, you'll be happy. I like the Young Bucks. I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but here's the thing. You're like, Jericho sucks. Kenny Omega sucks. The Young Bucks sucks. Cody Rhodes fucking sucks. But that's all different styles of wrestling. So, I don't know. Brian Cage gets Melissa Santos that makes him okay in my book. Yeah. I said it last night. New Japan pulled the trigger way too early on Jay White. I agree. Yeah. Let's see. To be fair, I was never a huge fan of Roderick Strong as a babyface. As a heel, he's much better. I love Undisputed NXT, though. All right. I'm a big fan of Roderick Strong, but I watched him grow up through the Indies. The more you hate on Jay White, the more I become a fan of him. I'm okay with that. I mean, if it brings you joy, if my hatred for someone brings you joy, I'm okay with it. Like, enjoy him all you want, Darkwing Duck. I mean, but here's the thing. Do you actually enjoy him? Because this is the thing. This is very WWE fan like. Do you actually enjoy the product, or do you enjoy that people that are passionate about the product hate him? And it's like, you'd be like, he's working you. All right. Well, I guess that's one way to spin it. I like Jay White. Rev TikT, I'm cut from a different crow and probably era as well. All right. You do you. Undisputed Era is the best faction in wrestling today. All right. How many fucking comments are there? I'm going to go for, let me see. Love you guys. I'm going to go for about 20 more minutes. Yeah, we'll go about 20 more minutes. So I'm going to try to go through these fast. All right. I don't want to like disrespect and miss any comments. Yeah. Undisputed is the best faction in wrestling today. Right now, I don't know. I'm gonna say maybe. I can't think of another faction that I can think of. Jay White would be good for Impact. I'm not hating, but I think he would be good, thrive there. Yeah. White would be great anywhere he goes. Okay, man. It seems like you're in left field, dude. All right. I'll give you bits if you stop saying TNA. It's got to be a lot of bits. I'm willing to sell out like a bitch for bits on White would be great anywhere he goes. Jay White is doing exactly what New Japan wants of him. All right. I was at 2 shows last year. He got the biggest reaction. Well, at Oda, he didn't have the biggest reaction. In Dallas, he didn't get the reaction he wanted. I guess. And remember when you said I don't know. I just don't think I don't want to fucking hate the guy. I just don't think he should have been champ. He doesn't fucking follow the 2 rules of being champ. I don't think he's that fucking great. If a passionate person doesn't like someone and that brings you joy, then hey man, I'm glad I brought you joy. You guys should appreciate what he's doing. Not all of YouTubers do this. I appreciate the compliment. And that's why I respect you. No comments on Slammiversary or before. I'm just finding you channel after many, many years of watching the show tonight. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to attack you there. Quick question though, bro. Name one memorable moment from tonight's show. I thought the Brandi Rhodes promo was memorable. I thought, Jericho was memorable. I thought that eye shot was memorable. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't say Jericho sucks. He's great, man. All right. I wonder if he likes Generation Me, but not the Young Bucks. I don't know. I do enjoy Jay White. I'm just joking with you. No problem. I actually don't hate Jay White as much. I just hate the breaking of the 2 rules for the title. I think that's what I hate the most. And Jay White was a victim of breaking the 2 rules. This is random, but would you rate these matches from a 1 to 10? I'm really bad at rating matches, but Shibata versus Ishii G1 23, AJ versus Suzuki G1 24, Nakamura versus Tanahashi G1 25, Okada versus Omega Wrestle Kingdom 11, Shibata versus Okada second. I might save this one because I don't want to. Yeah, I'm going to save this one. Hold on. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to save this comment because I want to put a lot more thought into it than I'm going to give it now. Just because I don't have the best memory in the world, and I don't want to be like, hey, just for home field advantage, I'm going to give you a short answer. I'm going to say Okada versus Omega Wrestle Kingdom 11. And the only reason I'm going to say that is because I was there. So I don't go to many G1s, and I kind of want to change that. So just for a home field advantage, I was at Wrestle Kingdom. So I'm going to do that. But I'm going to start a new file, and then I'm going to put that in for a future Stump the Idiot because I want to give it more thought than just me giving a quick answer. But the quick answer is Okada versus Omega Wrestle Kingdom 11 for the simple fact that I was there live. But I'm going to chill out with the comments, man. I'll sit back and enjoy your show. Thanks for the interaction, man. No problem. Anytime, man. Sometimes I get riled up, but I also think just because I'm getting riled up doesn't mean I don't like you. Did you see Juvenile Johnny? Did you see they gave Roman an SB outside before the actual EPSPs? Yeah, I saw that. I just kind of looked the other way. I was just like, I'm not even bother commenting on this. White got a huge reaction at MSG. I think anyone would have got a huge reaction. But I think, but yeah. Jay White reminds me of Baron Corbin. Low key 420, it was an honest debate. Oh yeah, Roman got an SB. What's an SB? That's an ESPN award. It's kind of like the Oscars for athletes. It's really weird, but people value it. Jericho needs to stop with the mask. Yeah. I think companies, because like first off, I was the first one, so I'm gonna be a little hypocritical. I was the first one that said, "Oh man, I hope companies take it off." And like, "Oh my god, it's Jericho." I missed those days back in the day. But Ned, now I think it's been happening too much. I thought Jericho as Pentagon was amazing. I thought Sting as Sting was amazing. Some of the unmasking, but at Slammiversary, Rhino, it's just like, all right. Josh tried his best to put it over. And then also this one. And I'm only going to pick on this one a little bit because I think it would have been a lot better if there was three and they weren't focusing on Jericho's face. But that's nitpicking, but I think it would have been that the Brandi match was so bad to watch. Yeah, but I like the booking. I like the video package. I like the heel turn. I like the fact that I like that it set up a lot of stuff. I'm very high on the booking of that match. The actual match, not so much. Who answered that little Jay White challenge, Dave? No one did. Jabben, an award that WWE bought for him. I blame Omega for them having to do with Jay. I don't know. I've heard a bunch of different stories, but I don't know 100%. I think that you should never Iron Sheik twice, and I don't think you should give the title. Like I was okay with like Jay White. You can blame Omega for Tanahashi's title run. I don't think you can blame it for Jay White's title run. That's just my opinion. I don't know everything because living in Japan, I've heard different stories and it's not clear. Some people are like, "Oh, New Japan fucked Omega. Omega fucked New Japan." I'm not really sure what the situation is. But yeah, I blame Omega for them having to go with Jay. He was in contract that he could still work New Japan. Why not drop the belt at MSG? Well, according to Omega, he wanted to do that, but I don't know. This is one of those things. This moment, this King Darkwing Duck, this is a moment where shoot interviews should happen in a couple years. I think we're going to get to know a lot more. My opinion, with no facts whatsoever, New Japan was hurt and wanted to prove that they didn't need him, and it didn't work out in my eyes. Andy Pap says Suzuki needs to take someone out and take their spot in a G1. Yeah. Let's see. New Japan fucked Kenny Omega over. The title run was terrible. Yeah, but also there's documentary. Like there's a lot of different sides. Low Key says, I was just keeping it real, bro. That's all I know. Impact isn't the greatest, but it's a lot more enjoyable than a lot of these other companies. I love everyone. Stay blessed. And everyone, what you do, enjoy. I appreciate it. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. New Japan should put the belt on Omega at Wrestle Kingdom after he won the G1. Yeah, there's been a lot of mistakes. I think, New Japan isn't perfect when the booking wise, and I think a lot of New Japan fans think it's perfect. New Japan should have put the belt on Omega. They waited and failed. Yeah. Would Tanahashi versus Okada in the Garden been that bad? No, I thought it would have been awesome. Think about it. I honestly thought it would have been awesome. I think Omega and New Japan goofed each other over. Yeah, you're probably right. Dude, Heavy J, YouTube literally censored this comic and this comment. I think Omega and New Japan goofed each other over. Way to go, YouTube. Keep that ad money. Keep that ad money. Someone said goofed. Heavy J. He said goofed. Chris Hassan says Omega screwed Omega. Naito should have beaten Okada at Wrestle Kingdom 12. That's something I'll defend to my dying breath. I I am the biggest Okada fanboy in the world. I love Okada more than a straight man should. With that said, you're right. You're absolutely right. No, Ghetto screwed Omega, but Ghetto never makes a mistake. Chris, I don't know where you came from, but love your comments, brother. King Darkwing Duck says, I think because MSG was already sold out, they wanted to save Tana versus Okada for G1 to help draw more. If it didn't, but I think that was the plan. And King Darkwing Duck, that might be true. I think this is why I think a lot of New Japan shoot interviews are going to be interested in the future. I got censored. Yay. You done goofed up, Heavy J. You done goofed up. I'm going to plug a bunch of stuff real quick. And let me see. I'll go to the top of the hour. We got 10 more minutes. I'm going to plug some stuff. And after I'm done plugging, we'll do live comments. If there's no live comments, we'll wrap this bad boy up. All right. Operation Freak Show. It's right there. It's a book I wrote. It's dark. It's dark. And how can I word this? How can I word this? It's about a bunch of vigilantes who put on luchador masks and kill pedophiles, and they use bad words. I really enjoy it, and I'd like to sell more copies. Best salesman in the business. My number one passion is twitch.tv/KocoSports. I might be doing a stream there soon. I'm not really sure. Follow me. I got to talk to Bear Friend because me and Bear Friend might go on a Pokemon adventure to catch Mewtwo with armor. So, yeah, we're the hot happening couple here in Yokohama, Japan. But yeah, and KocoSports.net, Jerry is slowly but surely turning it around, and hopefully we'll make a comeback. I plan on doing one or two more videos this weekend, and I'm hoping to do more and more videos. I've been working really hard on real life jobs. I kind of want to get back into nerding more. All right, so let's read these last few live comments, and then I'm going to plug twitch.tv, KocoSports like 12 more times. Let's go to Twitch. All right, we're on our way. The beef between New Japan and AEW is real. LOL. Yeah, it seems that way. Andy Paps is off to Dreamland. Andy Paps, you're not going to watch Coco Sports on Twitch? We're probably going to play some NHL. 60 on my handsome. He has a mustache. Is Pat coming back to AEW? I believe so. Relationship goals. LOL. There you go. So, everyone, I think that's it for the live chat. Low key, I know I got a little routed, but that's okay. Still love you, brother. Like, comment, subscribe. But above all, please check out twitch.tv/KocoSports. It's my passion, and it's going to be the future of my nerdy passion. All right, I'm going to go talk to Bear Friends. Please go follow me on twitch.tv. Follow me on Twitter @KocoSports. I'll tweet when I go live on the Twitch machine. All right. Overall, I thought AEW was a huge win. I'm gonna retract huge. I thought it was a win, and I look forward to where it's going. For those that are not gonna watch Twitch TV, boo! I think New Japan starts in 7 minutes. I could be wrong. I'll probably be doing a day 3 review, and then I'll fade into real life work. All right. If this is the last stream I do on this channel for a while, appreciate it. I'm going to at least do a minimum of 1 show a day, but I'm going to try to rack it up, man. I think I did 3 or 4 shows within the last 72 hours. You live in Japan. Nice. I love Nishi Shinjuku. Yeah. I went to Shinjuku the other day. I got pictures on my Instagram. Dave Koco. All love, bro. Glad to see you back doing your thing. Appreciate it. Right. Night, everyone. I'm going to be up watching G1. All right. Well, every now and then, check in on the Twitch machine. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I am over. Hey, hey, I've hit the wrong button. It's the first time that's ever happened on this stream. Hey,